Jordan, and welcome to another writing lesson. Today is so exciting because we are starting a brand new writing task all about our new module of farm animals. Today we're going to study that prompt and then we're going to collect evidence. Today you might go straight to Seesaw, or your teacher might have you use lined paper with pencil and or crayon. Your teacher might pause the video now or later for you to go get your materials if you're using them. Remember, good writers think, tell, write, and draw. We're going to start by studying the prompt. Remember, we're in the planning process. We're going to start by reading the prompt. Then we're going to go through the work of who are we writing for, what type are we writing, and how long will it be? And then we're going to talk about why. What's the purpose? So, step 1, read the prompt. Here's our prompt. Write and illustrate a 3-page story about a farm animal helping people. Use details from farm animals. So the first thing that we need to do is, who are we writing for? Your teacher's going to pause the video and talk about who is your audience. Who are you going to be writing and sharing out to? You might have talked about your writing just for your teacher. You also might have talked about how you share out to your classmates as well. Now you need to decide, what format are you writing? Are you writing a letter? Are you writing a story? And how long should it be? You can always go back to the prompt to find out what this should be. By going back to the prompt, it says write and illustrate a 3-page story. So I know I'm writing a story and it should be 3 pages. Now, why am I writing it? Am I writing it to tell a story? Am I just giving information, or is it going to be my opinion? Your teacher's going to pause the video and talk to you about why am I writing it. Although you're giving information about farm animals, you are writing a story. Collect evidence. Collecting evidence is a part of planning, and it helps writers see the details they need when they begin drafting. I will model collecting evidence for our first writing task, and I'm going to write about a dog, and you will write and collect evidence about a different animal. As I model, notice how I think about each step and be ready to share what you will do, as your teacher will have times to pause and you will follow along with me. So the first thing that I need to do is I will reread the writing prompt to make sure I understand the task. Write and illustrate a 3-page story about a farm animal helping people. Use details from the farm animals. My task is to write a story for my teacher about a farm animal helping people, as we just spent the time studying the prompt and knowing our audience is our teacher. Now, the prompt says details. And so I know I need more than one because it says details. It doesn't say detail, it says details, which means I need more than one detail. I should include at least 2 or 3 details in my rating, but I will look for more so I have many to choose from. I need details about how farm animals are helping people. So I need 2 to 3 details, and those details are going to be about how my farm animal helps people. Now, I need to name where I can find them. When I'm going to go inside the text farm animals. So I'm going to use these pages to tell about the animal I chose, as I chose dog. This page, the text farm animals, organized all of the pages by animal. Every couple of pages tells about a different animal, and I have chosen the dog. So I've already done step 3. I've been able to find where I'm going to get my information. So now let's start. Now that I've found the pages I need in farm animals, I'm going to walk through how I'm going to fill out my collecting evidence organizer. And your teacher is going to have you do the same on your lined paper or in Seesaw as we follow. You're looking at my screen, and this is how it's going to look in Seesaw for you. So here we go. First thing I need to do is I need to write the title, which is my animal that I've chose. I've chose dog, so I'm going to find the word dog, and I can use my imaginary rubber band to stretch out the word. Remember, I'm choosing dog. We want you to choose a different animal. So we have dog, cow, chicken, lamb, cat, pig, horse, goose, and duck. So dog, dog. So I'm going to circle dog, and I'm going to write the word dog. Your teacher's going to pause the video and talk about the different animals in the text and have you choose your animal. You might record on your lined paper, you might go into Seesaw, but your teacher's going to pause the video for you to choose your animal. Now, I need to decide how it looks. How it looks. So this is where I'm going to draw a picture of my dog. So I'm going to look at the picture and do the best I can on drawing a picture of a dog. This is a picture of my dog. Now your teacher's going to pause the video and have you draw a picture of your animal. Now that I've identified the animal I want to choose to write about, remember, we're writing and illustrating a 3-page story about a farm animal helping. Let's use this to draw and label a picture of how your animal helps humans. How your animal helps humans. So, for example, by going back and rereading the words on the dog page, I help the farmer to herd his sheep. So I decided to draw a picture of sheep being herded. That means the dog goes around the sheep and makes sure that the sheep are all together and gets them back to the barn. Then I labeled it herds sheep. Your teacher's going to pause the video and have you draw and label a picture of how your animal helps humans. Now that we've identified our animal, we drew a picture of our animal, we also were able to find details of how our animal helps humans. Now, let's have a little fun and draw and label a picture of a special feature about your animal. What is special about that animal that stood out to you by looking at the pictures and the words? So I liked how I read, I wag my tail when I'm happy and glad. So that made me happy to know when a dog wags their tail, that means they're happy and glad. So I drew a picture of a dog wagging its tail. I used the arrows to show the tail go back and forth, and then I labeled it by using my imaginary rubber band to stretch out wag, wag. So now it's your turn. Your teacher's going to pause the video, and you're going to draw a picture of what's special about your animal. You just did all of this incredible work during writing, and your Seesaw exit ticket looks exactly what we walked through. You're going to go in, write your animal, draw how it looks, helps humans, and special features. Your teacher also might just have you take a picture of the work that you did to capture it. Until next time, bye, Kipsters.